Oh, I gotta like, I gotta like, I gotta like. Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? My baby all in the kitchen. I just went in the kitchen, got some water, saw the goddamn baby oil, and didn't bring it in here. Who cooking? Who cooking? Who cooking? Who fucking house am I going over tomorrow? Let me know. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. Greatly appreciated. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the best channel on these YouTube streets. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you haven't liked and subscribed, make sure you do so now so you won't miss out on none of my favorite situations, none of my favorite giveaways that I will be giving away. My channel is just now getting started. Y'all don't see it. Y'all just don't see it. And the ones that do, do. For the ones in the back, I feel sorry for you, Jack. What's up, my booze? My booze. Like Usher. Y'all my booze. There's always one thing about my boo. Okay? What y'all doing? Who the fuck cooked? Drop in the comments what you cooked and why you cooked and when you cooking, and if you're not cooking, why? You know what I thought about? I came to the conclusion, right? My girl called me, my bestie. She was like, yo, come through, but I gotta ask her this shit, because she do this every year, right? She'll cook big for Thanksgiving, right? That's where I went this year. I went to her house for Thanksgiving. Now, mind you, tomorrow's Christmas. She called me yesterday. She like, yo, come through, right? She said, but for some reason, and I'm going to ask her this, because I didn't ask her. And I should have asked her, but I'm going to ask her. I'm going to be like, yo, what is it with Christmas and why you always cook ziti? That's all she cooked on Christmas. It's like, it's weird. Hi, Boo. Hi, Alyssa. Hey, Boo. Merry Christmas, Boo, to you, too. Right back at you, Boo. Okay. But I came to the conclusion that, you know what, I'm going to cook tomorrow. It ain't going to be no big. You know what I want to say? Before I even say that. Although I am, let me just retract, y'all. If I'm all over the place, I'm all over the place. I just woke up, so you know what I'm saying. Let me just unwind a bit, because I got something else I want to tell y'all. I want to give a message to anybody that's thinking about doing something, but they're scared to step out of their comfort zone. I got a message. I got a message for you. No cap. Because this is what happened with me. This is what happened with me. And now I can't see why it can't happen with anybody else. No cap. I'm going to tell you the strategy. The strategic move that I did that I didn't even realize I was doing. Okay? And I believe that's how my channel grew somewhat to where I'm at right now. Listen, I'm not a big YouTuber yet. Okay? Yeah, I got 1,000 subscribers. Yes, I do. And I got, I'm getting there. I'm getting my watch time hours in. But this is what I want to say. I'm gonna cook a little something tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna start back getting on my shit. Right? I love to bake, but I noticed that I've been putting my oven off limits lately, only because since Frizzy came, I keep her food like she eat wet food and she eat dry food. I've been keeping her dry food in the oven. Okay. Some of it in it, another bag is in the refrigerator, but I mostly keep it in the oven, right? And then it's like my pots that have grease in it that I want to discard is in my oven. I'm about to clean the fire out of me. Not that it's dirty, but I ain't used it in a while. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean the fire out of my oven and I'm gonna start to bake and make different dishes. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I like to do. I love cooking. Oh, Boo, you're the best YouTuber. Oh my goodness. Alyssa, I remember you. It just hit me. I love you too. Thank you for loving my videos, Alyssa Cummings. I promise you. You know, I was just looking up at my ceiling at the design, and then I looked down, and for some reason, as soon as I saw your name, it hit me. It's like I know you. I seen you before. So thank you, Boo. Thank you, Alyssa. Welcome back. I ain't see you in a minute, Boo. Thank you. But this is what I wanted to say to anybody. And listen, I now have an active email address that I didn't have active. If you want to talk to me about anything, please go in my description and look at my email address, and you can write me and we can talk through email if you want to, okay? But this is what I want to say to anybody that's thinking about doing whatever. I don't care what it is. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. If you want to make it professional, because I did this without knowing. This is what I want to say. I did this without knowing, right? I found out that after I was no longer in a relationship, okay? I was kind of in hermit mode, right? I was in hermit mode, and I still am right now. And it's been for like a minute now. I've been like in hermit mode. I just don't want to be bothered. It's like I just want to. I'm thinking. I'm finding. Literally, I'm still finding myself. Okay. And I realized that when you alone and it's just you by yourself, and you thinking, and your thoughts is just, that's when you start seeing clearly. Take it from me, anybody that want to do something positive, before you even start doing it, if your significant other who you with, I don't give a fuck who they are, your friend, your boyfriend, your best friend, your bestie, your girlfriend, whoever, if they not really saying something that you want to do, remove them, put them to the side, put them on the shelf, okay? Put them on the shelf and let them collect dust for a minute, okay? While you focus on you. Because I did this without even knowing. That I'm just not settling anymore. I realized that I'm not just settling for anything, anybody that I feel was just not worth it. And that was the best thing that ever happened to me. And I also want to say, don't think for a minute that God do not remove people out of your life because he know you got something bigger and better to do. I realize that also, that God will remove people out of your life, and you might not see it at the moment. You like, okay. Okay, so this is what happened, and this is why, okay, we're not speaking. But he does that for a reason. And that's why I say, I remember, right? I'm gonna change this subject real quick, because I had a friend. This is why I know what I know now. That this is the thing to do sometimes. When you think it might hurt you in the beginning, like, okay, yeah. Because you've been around that person for so long. And then when you're not around them and you're alone, you realize, yo, this was this was this was meant to happen. It was meant to happen. It may not seem like it at the moment, but when people is removed out of your life, whatever way, shape, or form, and God know your worth, he done that on purpose. Don't think for a minute it ain't done on purpose. Don't think for in my I'm gonna say this like this, like an example. Let's just say that you fell out with your bestie. I'm gonna use this as an example. You fell out with a best friend of yours, right? Y'all no longer speaking. You like F you, she like F you too. But I miss her. I miss her. Or him, whatever the case may be. Or whoever the case may be. You miss them. But in the same token, it's like I'm not making the first move, and they not making the first move. So you said both of y'all must have said, "F it. Let's see who gonna make." But it don't happen. It don't happen for let's just say a week, a month, 2 months go by, and you just alone in your room like LL Cool J, staring at the wall. But in the same token, you thinking it's like, yo, you realizing all the things that make sense now. It's like, oh, okay, this is why. This is why. Okay, I see it now. I see why this happened. That's the situation I'm in right now. And I guarantee this was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. And don't get me wrong. Listen, spiritual warfare is real. Okay? If it's meant to happen that way, it's gonna happen that way. Okay, whether it be good or bad. If it's a spiritual warfare and it's to the point where, hey, listen, you gotta go your way and I gotta go mine. And if it happened like that, it's meant to happen like that. You feel me? I don't know if I'm putting this in the best terms that I could put it in for you to understand. But things, my make it simple and plain. Shit happen for a reason. Okay, it don't happen by accident. I realize that now because I'm telling you, at one point in my life, I would have been like, yo, hey, yo, I'm calling them. It's like, yo, I'm not wasting my time and energy on nobody. I don't have time for that. It's all about me right now. Me and God. If I got to sit in my room right now and focus on me, just like I used to be on a friend of mine who used to talk about all the time. He used to mention the universe, his ancestors, things of that nature. And before I really was hip to it, like I knew about it, I was dumbfounded. And I hope somebody gets something out of this like I did, because I guarantee you, this was the best isolation of it all that I ever had that brought me to where I am in this moment. To be even talking this way. Before you couldn't get me to talk about my ancestors and the universe. Okay, you could not get me to talk this way. But because of my isolation, because my hermit mode I was in, I realized that this is real shit that he was talking about. When he used to be like, yo, the universe is tough. I used to look at him like, yo, this nigga high. What you high on? I look back now, I want to apologize to him. I really do. Because I get it now. Okay? I'm a late learner to it. But I look at him like, yo, the universe. Ancestors. Oh my goodness. What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? Yeah, my ancestors. I'm like, yeah, the universe. Oh, what the universe? What do you mean? I see now. Sometimes we get that. Some of us gonna get it, and some of us not. And like some of those readers say, take it as it resonates. Damn it, the ones that get it get it. But some of us is not gonna get it until it's like late for you. You may get it, but then you're gonna look at me and be like I'm doing now. Like I'm looking at my friend, like, yo, what is she talking about? You know what I'm saying? But the universe and ancestors and all this bullshit she talking about. I was there. I was once there. So, oh my goodness. I can't do nothing but thank God. I can't thank you. Thank you. Because that was God just picking them up by the like by your jacket, the hoodie, and saying, you gotta go. 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 And if they call you, don't answer the phone. That type shit. That's the kind of shit I was in. Yo, I'm just like, and even now, it's like, don't call me because it's like I'm where I want to be right now. I'm where I want to be right now. For instance, like even my last short, I do things that's happening to me right now. That's my situation. It's like my ancestors. I'm realizing that And even like I want to say this too, and this is deep right here. I don't think some people ready for this, right? I don't think some people ready to hear this, but this is what I learned too. Generational curses is real too. General curses is real as a motherfucker. Okay? And and what I learned too, it may not even be your family's fault. It may not even it's a curse. It's a curse that you gotta break. And I'm breaking them. I'm out here breaking generational curses. Say what you want to say. I'm out here breaking generational curses. Literally. Stepping out of my comfort zone right now. Breaking generational curses. Praying for my family that, you know what? I hope and pray that my family, friends, foes, hoes, bros, codes, anybody would just realize that sometimes it ain't even your fault. It's something that's in our generation. Witches, warlocks, and shit of that nature. They exist. Them, listen, they exist. So what you got to do is recognize it. Before you can do anything about it, you have to see it first. And thank God for giving me the wisdom to see the difference. You know that prayer, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I'm so grateful to God that He allowed me to see the difference. Because without the difference, I would not know no better. That's why I said this alone time been the best thing that ever happened to me. You feel me? So my thing to anybody, my whole point of this, sometimes it's okay to be alone and spend time alone, because that's when you start seeing things for what it really is. That's when you start seeing shit for what it really is. You feel me? That's when you start to realize that shit is not a joke out here. People are really under spiritual attacks. And it's like in the family. Sometimes it be in your own family. And then you don't see it until it's like you by yourself. You like it's like yo, you in hermit mode, and now you could think clearly now because there's nobody to talk to you and distract you. I don't know if this resonates with anybody or if it makes sense to anybody, but hopefully somebody understand what I'm talking about. Hopefully one person, I don't give a damn, in here, they get it. They understand it because maybe they going through it. So that's why I want to say anybody that may be going through something like this, spiritual attack, spiritual warfare, generational curses, whatever it may be, sometimes be by yourself so you can break that curse. You know what I'm saying? While your other family members are still probably going through it, they don't see it, but you do. So hopefully you can break that curse. If that makes sense. If it makes sense. Because it damn sure makes sense to me. It damn sure makes sense to me. I came to the realization that sometimes it ain't even your family fault. You be blaming these motherfuckers like, oh, this is why they act this way. This is why. It's a generational thing. Not in every situation, but in some situations, it be generational. And I'm so glad I'm breaking it. And a matter of fact, if I haven't already, I broke the code. I broke it. I broke this shit. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. That awakening is real when you start saying, yo, spend some time by yourself. Fuck everybody. Break loose of all these fake friends that you may have, all these fake boyfriends, all these fake, all of that. And sometimes the motherfuckers know it. They feel it. It's like, yo, she on my shit. She feel that negative energy I'm bringing to the table. So let me just move. Let me just step. They know. Don't be fooled. They know. That's why I realize what that's saying is true. Sometimes when you leveling up, people step back because they already know you peep they shit. You realizing now they shit. So in order to validate them to their confusion and what they're going through, they tend to point the finger like it's your fault why I'm going. No, it ain't nobody's fault but yours. Okay? And you know it. That person be knowing. So that's why they be like, yo, I can't even fuck with her right now because she on to my shit. Okay? I'm on to you. So, hallelujah. That's all I have to say. And back to the lecture at hand. I could say, going out with 2025, this has been one of the best years I had thus far. And I know 2026 is going to be even better. Because 2025 proved to me that not everybody deserves to be in your presence. Not everybody deserves your presence. And like I said, God will remove them on purpose. God will remove these people out of your life on purpose. So don't think for a second. I know some people out there, like such as myself, I was like, okay, what, regardless of how you fell out, okay, if y'all not on speaking terms for a certain amount of time, it was not meant for y'all to be back in the presence of each other. Because usually when I have fallouts with certain people, yeah, we might speak to an extent, and even once in a while, but still, it's like they just can't. They're not coming around like they supposed to, or like they used to. And you realize that it's nobody but God removing them people out of your life for a reason. It ain't because they don't want to come in, it's because they can't. It's because God is not allowing them to. It's like God is not allowing them to come back in. He don't want them to come back in. It's like you bigger and better than what you think you are. You do not. It's like God will jack you up and hold you by your collar and like, yo, snap out of it. These people are not on your side. They're against you. They don't want to see you doing good. And this is my whole situation why I said 2025 been a rude awakening in the best way for me. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. Yeah, do I still love and care for these people? Of course. But in the same token, I don't want you around me. Because now I see why you're not around me. It was not meant for you to be around me. God knew I was bigger and better. I'm not saying than you, but I am saying than you. Because everybody in their own right is good in their own right to them. But in my eyes, I see that I'm bigger and better than you. And I know my worth. Not everybody is like me. There could be no one like me. I'm unique and different for a reason. You feel me? Literally. I'm not meant to be in y'all presence. Y'all, I ain't saying y'all beneath me, but y'all beneath me to an extent. Y'all not on my level yet. Y'all not ready to go where I'm going. I see bigger things than y'all. Y'all limited. Y'all thinking is limited. Y'all not thinking on my level right now. Y'all don't know about the universe and our ancestors yet. Y'all don't know. And if I mention that to y'all, I'm either crazy or I don't know what I'm talking about, or this bitch bugging out. Oh, she thinks she better. No, I would never ever. I'm always. You can look at all my shorts from the beginning. I'll always put humble because I'm staying that way. I don't give a damn what happened. I'm going to always be humble and grateful forever. I have to be. I have to. I don't have a choice because now I see. I see now. And that's why I said when I first started my channel, I say this all the time. I say I didn't know what I was doing. The reason why I say I didn't know what I was doing when I say that is because I was drinking, I was vaping, I was cussing motherfuckers out on my channel. I was looking crazy. I had certain wigs on some of my videos. Like, what was I doing? But I realized now that it was just all a test. I was being tested. Sometimes God will put you through a test, and then you see the growth. It's like my videos. I was even saying to myself, yo, the beginning of them, some of those beginning videos, I'm gonna delete them bitches because, yo, I'm out here looking crazy. But I realize now that I look, it's almost like a growth. It's I ain't even like almost. It's a growth that I went through. I grew. I grew through this whole situation for the better. You know. So I'm forever grateful. That's all I have to say. And that's why I said this message is for anybody that may be going through this situation where your friends, foes, like I said, family foes, hoes, whatever you want to call it, that's in your presence. And for some odd reason, God put you by yourself in isolation, hermit mode for a minute. You just taking care of your business. You're doing what you got to do. You're doing your daily duties. You coming home, taking your shower, taking care of you, focusing on you, what you got to do. You ain't paying attention and letting that distract you, letting them people distract you. You doing you first. You're not focusing on nobody else. You doing you. Listen, I don't even think I'm ready to reveal this person yet who I've been watching because I'm you know why? Because I because this person I'm learning so much from, and until and they're on YouTube. I'm not even gonna say their name yet. Know why? Because until I'm finished learning what I'm learning from this person, and I feel like I'm ready to share this powerful person with y'all. I'm not even gonna say because it may be too. This person may be too powerful for some people, and I'm so glad I found this person because they're another part of my journey of learning why things happen the way they happen. I ain't gonna say that I'm learning this by myself. I'm getting some help. I'm getting some help. I do have spiritual help. Don't get it twisted. Okay? And a virtual person that I've been watching. And I'm binge watching they shit. And it's like, yo, I'm so glad I found, because if I didn't find this person too, I gotta say, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I can't even begin to even tell y'all. I don't think some of y'all prepared for this person. But I will tell y'all about this channel. But like I said, I don't think some of y'all ready about knowing about ancestors, why things happen the way they happen, why you in isolation, why things is happening the way they happen. I don't even comment on this in this person's chat. I don't even want them to know because I want to just keep learning right now. I don't want them to even know I know that I'm in their chat. It ain't nobody that a lot of people that I follow even I see them in a chats or talking about it or anything or mentioning their names because this person is that powerful that they're not even ready because if they was I think they would mention them. You know what I'm saying? Just my humble opinion. But that's why I say sometimes you'll bump into people, whether it be virtual, in person. And that's what happened to me. I bumped into this channel. And this channel right here, not even some of you seasoned, some of you seasoned tarot card readers and all of that shit like that that be trying to talk about certain things. She's not your average person. She's not your she don't talk about some of the stuff that most of these so-called tarot cards work readers be talking about. It's not that. It's bigger than that. Thank you for the 2 likes. Thank you, boo. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's all I had to say that. I had to put that out there. Although my title was Who Cooked, and I wanted to say this. That's what I really wanted to say. I really wanted to say this, that if anybody is thinking twice about why God may have separated you from your family, from your, yeah, whether it be your man, your boyfriend, your significant other, whoever it is, and y'all had this fallout and y'all ain't been, and then all of a sudden you realize, yo, this is why we not even supposed to be around each other, because yo, I'm bigger than you. I'm better than you. You're like I said, I sound kind of selfish saying you're beneath me, but in some sense you are, because we're on different two different levels. My level is moving up and yours is just stagnant. You only know one thing and you've been doing it forever. You on that same frequency. You feel me? You just on that same frequency of doing that same recurring cycle. I don't give a damn whether it be drinking, whether it be smoking, whatever it be, your same ass shit. You don't take a break. All you know is that every day, day in and day out. Do you know I have not? Listen, when I first started my channel, I was drinking. Every time I went live, I was drinking. I was so effed up on some of them videos, cooking and talking. And when I was first started, when I was sitting in my room talking and going back and forth with some people in my chat, that was just the, hey, yo, it ain't nowhere, I'm not nowhere near that situation what I was doing when I first started my channel. I grew from that. You feel me? Anybody that know who been in my channel, even like I don't even want to mention them, but they was under one of my posts. They know. And my recent posts, my recent shorts, it's like, yo, you the one of the main people that was in my distractions that tried to distract me. But you can't no more. You can't do it no more. Shout out to Cat and Dog. Cat and Dog. But like my last post, they mentioned something about big hair and all this stuff. It's like, yo, you don't even, you still in that mentality. When I first started my channel, you was one of the main people in my chat. But see, that goes to show you, you still ain't learned. No matter what I post, no matter in my shorts, whether it be a positive message, you talking about big hair. I know you in here, but you're talking about big hair. I used to wear big hairs. People don't, some dumb shit. It's like, yo, do you not even get the message? That's what you got out of that? It's weird. That's why I said some people ain't, even your virtual people, they ain't even growing. And they've been watching you from when you first started your channel and they still didn't learn nothing. They still on that shit. That same old frequency. They're not getting, yo, I'm so glad, like I said, God, please continue to grant me the wisdom to know the difference. Because that's all I need is the wisdom. Okay? I've never been a dummy, but I'm more aware now than I have ever been. That, like I said, that just goes to show you that some people will never get it, no matter how they're not meant to be around you or in your presence, because they're going to always, they only know that life that they've been living. They only know that same old bullshit. That's all they know. What is it going to take to wake some people up? I can't speak for them. But until you really like on where I'm on, what I'm on, then you're just please stay away. Keep your distance. Stay over there where you at. I don't want no parts of you. 'Cause I know what I have to bring to the table. I got a lot to bring to the table. God damn it! If I ain't bringing to the table, I'm bringing the table. God damn it! I'm bringing a goddamn table. Okay, I brought the table. Now, okay, now it's time for you to just pull up some chairs and just sit at it and pay attention. Listen for a change. That's what's wrong with some people. They don't wanna learn it. They don't wanna learn themselves. They scared. And I ain't gonna say this for everybody because I'm gonna tell you like this. At one point, I was that way. I was that way. Where I had a vision, but in the same token, it's like it was limited. It's like, nah, I don't know, I can't do it. I don't think I could do that. I may can do it, but can I do it? You know what I'm saying? But from what I learned, you can't prosper without fear. You're gonna fear some things. You are gonna fear some things. Fear come with the territory. You feel me? So don't think you ain't gonna fear it if you in a new situation, such as myself, something new that you never done before. You are gonna fear a little bit, and it's okay. Cause in order to move to the next level, you gonna have fear. You gotta have fear if you never been there before in certain situations. Of course, you're gonna have some fear, and it's okay. Cause without fear, you ain't gonna have no growth. In order to grow, you're gonna have some fear in that growth. It's gonna be there. So, man, I'll tell you, this shit crazy. It's mad crazy. Cause I look back at shit now, it's like, yo, what was I thinking? It's like, what was I thinking? All that time that went by, and all it took was a little isolation for me to realize that, yo, this is all I needed was some time away from you motherfuckers, yo. That's all I needed was some time away from y'all motherfuckers, yo. Cause y'all was the hold up. Y'all was the hold up. So without God stepping in and moving you, removing you from me, I would not I would not have realized shit for what it really is. To see things for what it really is. You feel me? It's a good thing though. It's not a bad thing at all. Sometimes you just gotta sit like I'm sitting right now, shut everything off and just listen. And just listen. And you'll see, you'll see. A lot of people don't get it. And like I said, at one time I didn't get it either. I didn't. I didn't get it. But I got it now. Hallelujah. But would you look at God? Would you look at his work? Would you look at his work? Sometimes you gotta laugh from crying. Okay, you just I've done enough of that crying through my isolation, and I've realized, that it's all for the best. I done cried so much. I done cried so much. Whew, honey. And it's all for the best. Tears of joy. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know what to tell y'all, motherfuckers. That just that's y'all stagnant. I be praying for them. Though I ain't gonna lie. I pray for my enemies, my frenemies. I pray for you. Don't think I don't. Because in spite of what happens, I can't get my blessings without doing my part, without forgiving. Gotta forgive, and definitely gotta forget. Gotta forget. Okay, even if you may think about these motherfuckers to an extent, you know how you say out of sight, out of mind. That saying is true too. When they out of your sight, you tend to forget. You forget about them until you see something. Oh shit, yeah, okay. You see something that may remind you about a person. It's like, oh, okay, yeah. Then you remember, but out of sight, out of mind. And that's the sad part too, because it's like, you tend to taper off from certain people. It's like although they've been there in your life, they've been around you, whatever the case may be, but when you realize they're out of sight, out of mind, they're not meant to really rent that space in your mind anymore. But in the same token, yeah, if I see something that remind me of somebody, be like, oh shit. But then it's like, okay, now move on, because it's happened to me. It's like I haven't been around certain people, but then I see something that remind me of them. It's like, oh, but you know what? But then you know what? You realize that they're not meant to be around you. You won't forget them. You forgive them. You forget them throughout. I'll tell you like this: you'll forgive a person. They say forgive and forget. You don't forget. You may forget for some time, but in the same token, eventually there's gonna be something that's gonna remind you of that person. You may see something and be like, "Oh shit, I remember when we used to." Oh, remember we used to do go there. We used to do that, but then life goes on. See what you doing? What? Frizzy messing with me. Yeah, it was meant for Frizzy to. Frizzy was the only person, thing that was supposed to be around me at this time, and she's sort of like my angel, for real. Sometimes Frizzy be bring she be tapping me. It's like, I done went to the bathroom, I done peed, I done washed my hands, go in the kitchen, look at the timer. It'd be 11:11, okay, 11:11, 22:22, 33. It's like, I done did all of this, took my time, put on my slippers, put on my house coat, went to the bathroom, washed my hands, brushed my teeth. We're in the kitchen and Frizzy just sitting there on the counter looking at me like, okay, it be some weird shit, yo. But Merry Christmas. I hope everybody get what they wish for. I hope everybody I hope everybody, some people, I know some people understand what I'm talking about. I know. Whether it be two, three people in this motherfucker, it was one of you understand exactly what I'm talking about. Okay? You know what I'm talking about. So, don't think for a minute I'm just saying it just to be talking. I'm not just talking to be talking. You know what I'm talking about. And maybe that one person out of this bunch that's in here that came across this video. I don't know. YouTube won't let me see it. It's been 0 since I've been in this bitch. It's been 0 people since I came on. It says 0 right now. I've been on here for 51 minutes and 36 seconds. It ain't gonna show exactly how much because I may just put this on private because I dropped a lot of gems on here. Um, Hopefully some people take it and run with it because there's some real talk that I'm talking right now. It's some real shit that a lot of people may not tell y'all that sometimes you gotta be alone. Sometimes there be generational curses that there's that one black sheep, whether it be you or whoever that's gonna break the code. Is they gonna realize, yo, this is what it's about. Look, I'm about to try. I'm going. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna try it. I broke it. I broke it. Now it's up to y'all to figure the rest out. Okay, I'm giving y'all. I'm giving y'all the game of what I learned. Okay, this is what I learned throughout this. So it's up to you to take it and use it to your advantage. Put it like that. Okay. On that note, stay blessed, no stress, Merry Christmas, and a happy damn New Year. Tune in, yo, because I'm cooking some steak. I got some steak marinated. I may head over my girl house for some ziti. I said she's not gonna come over. I don't know what it is with Christmas and ziti. I gotta ask her. What the hell is it? That should be banging too, though. I can't even cat. That's what she be cooking. Whole fish cooking, big ass dish full of ziti. But for Thanksgiving, she threw down like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But I love y'all. Stay blessed, no stress, that part.